and go. What's going on? It's Young Larry, aka the motherfucking Elzhi, and we are back today up in it, the unnamed music show, and we're reviewing Elzhi, Lead Poison. Elzhi, if you are not familiar, for whatever reason, Detroit, Michigan rapper, one part of the later half of Slum Village. Elzhi has been out here in these streets for a long time. One joint, if you were a hip-hop person that you would have heard by him, is Illmatic, which is his spin on Nas's Illmatic. Fantastic shit, dope bars, great ideas, just great remastering, if you will. And this new project, Lead Poison, has been in the works for a minute. It's a Kickstarter project, so it got funded by fans of hip-hop. He met his goal, you know, in a pretty decent amount of time, but he ran into some problems. Unfortunately, Elzhi had been having bouts of depression and anxiety and just, you know, some suicidal thoughts mixed in there. And unfortunately, as anybody who deals with that knows, that hinders your work, your progress, and your time being affected. That being said, the album finally came out after some threats of a lawsuit. People thought they ran off with his money, and it was just not a good look. But after all that nonsense got cleared up, you let people know, hey, it's popping, we doing this damn thing. He came back, and Lead Poison is the album that he has presented us with. Off the rip, love the cover art, the whole cloud over a guy with a notepad, and it's just raining pencils. That shit is dope. Moving forward though, it is a 16-track 16-track project. And if you know anything about Elzhi, it is straight up bars, nigga. There's some hooks in there, but it's like the hooks really don't matter. They're not like all the way built up hooks. These are straight bars, it's a straight bars ass thing. So if you come in here looking for some melodies and some real sing-songy type shit, that's not the situation. Out of these 16 tracks, we have the intro, which was, from what I'm told, I heard a story that the intro, which is Medicine Man, is supposedly reversed with Introverted, and the Introverted will be the original intro. But then for some reason, the guy who was doing the mixing and stuff, they got it mixed up, and it was like, oh, we should just leave it like that. Medicine Man is dope. Moving forward, you got tracks like Friend Zone, February, which talks about, like, you know, cold day February, writing, things of that nature. 216s, and my favorite joint on this project, Hello, which really is just, he opens the song saying, hello, can you hear me? Yeah, you niggas listen to the song. It opens, it's just like, okay, so I'm in here, right? I was writing to this and I got trapped in the song. So I need you to listen to what I'm saying so you can help me get out. And then he goes in and he describes the process in really great and awesome detail of one, writing, and two, making a beat. So the writing, he's like, you know, I ran into a run-on sentence and got chased, so I fell down here. And then he goes into making a beat, and the beat making part is my face, because he's like, I fell around in the dark, not knowing what I was looking for, and then I stumbled into a kick, and then ran into a bass, and then found some keys and shit. And it's just the way he described it. If you ever taken the time to, if you're a producer, you know how it is starting from scratch and just kind of following your way around until you have the final product. And the way he set it up was just amazing. And then he ends the song like, hey, as it starts to fade out, hey, where the fuck are you going? Hey, get back here out of there. It's a dope concept all around. I'm here for dope concepts. Outside of that though, I will say this, the bars do kind of get, not tiresome, but it's like with any super lyrical rapper, if you get hit over the head with bars for too long, you start to tune out a little bit and it's not as effective. So what I would say do is, listen to this album in sections, if you will. Find a day where you're really not trying to hear all the Drakes and all the turn-up bullshit of the world, and listen to some Elzhi in small doses, and then go back to the Drakes and the turn-up bullshit of the world. You'll be happy that you got your hands on some bars. If anything that I really didn't like, besides it being a little bit overly lyrical, it is on the sort of longer half of my song length preference, but it's not a big deal. Elzhi sort of maintains the same flow throughout the whole project. It switches up here and there, but you know, for the most part, and it's really noticeable, his flow, the way he stops. But outside of that, man, I liked it. I bought it. It won't be something that I play all the time, but it will definitely be something that when it does come up on my iPod, I'm not really going to turn it, because it's a nice project. It's a nice sound. I enjoy bars. And Elzhi is a dope guy that I got into late into the game, way late into the game. Slum Village kind of hit me with the Selfish, and that was it. And then I went from there. But he's a good rapper, and it probably will be a little bit before we get any more projects. But look out for features and verses in the future. But that is all. For the moment though, I'd say stream it. I bought it because I like super duper lyrical, miracle, spiritual rap, but it's not something that will get day-to-day play from you, and you can just visit it on Spotify or I think it's mainly on Spotify. So yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, whichever one you have. You'll visit it. You probably won't stay too long, but that's why you're streaming it. Until next time though, this has been Young Larry, aka motherfucking L God. If you have any problems, questions, concerns, consternations with what I'm saying, let me know. I'm here for discussion. But y'all have a nice day. Hold that fucking out.